Have you purchased a big piece of muslin foundation fabric or linen foundation fabric, and you're trying to figure out the best way to cut it down to the size that you need for your punch needle project? Let's take a look at some easy tips that are going to help you so that you don't land up with crooked lines, jagged edges, and other things that are going to land up wasting your backing fabric. The first thing that I like to do is to take the overall measurements of the piece of backing fabric that I have. Then I work out the size of the piece that I need for my project and figure out the best placement for it in my backing so that I am not wasting any of the backing fabric or making the best use of the fabric that I have. Once I've figured out those sizes, I'm then going to choose the longest line that's going to go through the backing, and that's going to be my first cut. Once I've figured out exactly the dimensions of the muslin that I want to cut, I'm going to then measure onto the muslin itself. Here I am demonstrating with a smaller piece of backing just to give you the idea. I'm going to measure. Let's say I want to cut 2 inches in, and there is my mark. I'm going to then take a sharp pointed implement like these scissors here, and I'm going to slip it underneath the threads of the monk's cloth so that I'm actually pulling up 2 of those little threads together. And I'm going to pull them out along that measured marking point. Once I've removed those threads, it's going to give me this great line along which I can then take my fabric scissors and simply cut without having any jagged lines or worrying about going on a diagonal or crooked along my monk's cloth. Then, if I want to break down the monk's cloth even further to have smaller pieces, I can find the point that I wish to break it down at, measure it, mark it, and then do the same thing again, slipping an implement underneath the threads of the monk's cloth, just like so, pulling them up in the opposite direction, and that now gives me another line along which I can go ahead and use my scissors and cut out that monk's cloth, breaking it down even smaller pieces. I hope these little tips have helped you in cutting down your backing fabric to the size that you need for your punch needle projects. For more little tips, be sure to check out the online classes that we're offering at the Oxford Rug Cooking School or find an Oxford Certified Instructor near you. I wish you all very happy punching.